verse 18. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? After that. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 21. And I saw and spared it greatly. Oh wait, no, it's a lot. Verse 19. For then everyone obeyed, but now the manner of them which are created in this world that is made are corrupted by a perpetual seed and by a law which is unsearchable.
And when you go into Romans the 7th chapter, it tells you about that law. You know that law is the law of it's a different law that's working in our members, which is the law of sin. You know, that desire to want to sin and want to do that which is contrary to the Most High Heavenly Father.
And by a law which is unsearchable rid themselves. So I considered the world, and behold, there was peril because of it, because of the devices that were come into it. And I saw and spared it greatly, and had kept a grape of the cluster and a plant of a great people.
That's the elect, you know.
Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain.
So why are guys trying to save everybody? Why are they trying to save, you know, the 2/3 of the nation of Israel? You know, why are you trying to bring in guys that left the truth? You know, and here it is, they left the truth because it's different. Like say for instance, somebody we thought was a 2/3, because you don't know who the Most High is gonna save and bring in. Yeah, the Most High, if the Most High wills that a crack smoking so-called homeless man will hear this truth and to change his life around and to convert and to prophesy the word of the Lord, that can happen, you know. And they'll come in, and you know what? According to I believe that's Luke the 15th chapter, where it talks about there's a rejoicing and there's the angels of the Lord rejoice over one sinner that repenteth. That's different because they haven't came into the truth yet. They haven't received it, but now they're receiving it. So it's a difference when somebody received the truth and they left this truth and they went back into the world, you know, and they despise this truth, or let's say for instance they didn't so-called go back into the world, but they begin to reform and change it and to bring in their own truth and to bring in different doctrines. You ain't gonna embrace them the same way that you embrace somebody that turned from their wickedness and came back in, man.
Can you get the point on that where it says basically don't worry about how the ungodly will be punished? Did you read all the way down on it? It was in that. Yeah.
God, yeah, I got it. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9.
I just want to make a point on that.
Verse 22, let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept in my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect.
Jump straight to it.
Hey, can you grab Titus 3:10 real fast?
When you find it, just pause.
In Revelations.
That goes into what you just said. It should say where the godly shall be punished. This is Titus chapter 3. You said verse 10 up? Titus chapter 3, verse 10. Or, I'll start from verse 9 if that's fine. But avoid foolish questions and genealogies and contentions and strivings about the law, for they are unprofitable and vain. A man that is an heretic after the first and second admonition reject.
A man that is a heretic, when you look into that word heretic, that's somebody that bring in lies, man. That's somebody that's bringing in falsehood. It says after the first and second admonition, do what?
After the first and second admonition, reject.
Read on. Is there more in there?
Verse 11, knowing that he that is such is subverted and subverted, you know, some wrong in his head.
Go ahead. No, subverted actually means, you can say that, but it actually means, turned away, you know? And you turned away and you won't return back, man. That's the reason why you don't deal with nobody that's cast out, man. You know, that's the reason why you don't deal with nobody that's a fallout, somebody that fell away from the truth. You know, because you can't subvert them. But what's gonna happen is those demons gonna end up pulling you in their direction, man. That's the reason why I believe that's either 1st or 2nd Corinthians 6 and 17, 6 and 14. In one of those verses, but it says, "Be ye not unequally yoked with unbelievers," man.
1 Corinthians 6 and 14.
6 and 14, kind. Be not unequally yoked with unbelievers, because eventually, you know, those demons that are on there they will pull you in their direction, man. Pull you out of the truth, and you'll end up being subverted as well.
It's like trying to jump over a fire. Eventually, your clothes is gonna get caught. I'm gonna keep going on this.
And then you got some people that think, okay, well, the Spirit of the Lord is working with me. I'm strong enough. I'm in a strong mindset. I'm strong enough to dance with the devil and not get burned. You know, until you find your ass in them flames, man.
Titus 3.
And those flames is the ICBM missiles, man. That ICBM missile thermonuclear destruction.
Titus 3 and 11, knowing that he that is such is subverted and sinneth, being condemned of himself.
That's it. Kind of go ahead. Verse 2 and 1. Y'all, you can read all, you know, a little bit on there. Chunk.
This is Revelations 2 and 1. Unto the angel of the church of Ephesus write, these things said he that holdeth the 7 stars in his right hand, who walketh in the midst of the seven golden candlesticks. I know thy works and thy patience. I know thy works and thy labor and thy patience, and how thou canst not bear them which are evil. And thou hast tried them which say they are apostles and are not, and hast found them liars.
Hold on, wait, read that part again, you know? Because it says that thou cannot bear them which is evil, man. A lot of you niggas are evil, man, in Israel, you know? And I ain't saying you're evil, you know, like guys like to say, well, they're being evil because they're rebuking me for going off. No, I'm saying you're evil because when you get rebuked for going off and doing something that ain't right, here it is, you go and you try to avenge yourself, man. That's wicked, man. Go ahead.
Verse 2 again.
And it says that I know them who say that they're apostles and are not. The word apostle means sent forth. So you got guys that say, well, okay, well, I'm anointed. You got guys that saying I'm Christ. I'm anointed. You got guys saying that I'm a prophet. You know, that I'm sent forth. I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher of the little ones. But really, you're not sent forth. You're not sent forth of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. Satan sent your ass.
Verse 2
and then you know what? There's instances which ultimately Satan works for the Lord on the left hand side. So you know what? It was the Lord that sent you. You know, that's First Kings 22 and 22, man. And the Lord put a lying spirit in your mouth, and there's a reason why He did it. Can you grab that in 1 Kings 22 and 22? Yeah, you continue and let the art grab it. Can you grab 1 Corinthians 11 and 18? Baba Kashan?
This is Revelations 2 and 2. I know thy works and thy labor and thy patience, and how thou canst not bear them which are evil, and thou hast tried them which say they are apostles.
And that's a righteous spirit to be in, man. That's a righteous spirit to hate the evil, man, and to love the good. Okay. Hey, that's the scriptures say that. The scriptures say the fear of the Lord is to hate the evil and to love the good. You know, so if there's an evil nigga that's bringing in lies, man, you gonna hate him. And then you get guys that get tripped up over the word hate, man. Hey, didn't Yahushua command us to hate? If you don't hate your mother, your father, you know, or your sister, your brother, or your own life also, you are not worthy to be my disciple. Well, that word hate there doesn't necessarily mean what it means is to abhor them, man, or to abhor their ways. If they're trying to get you to do something that's wicked, you're supposed to hate that shit, man.
That's right.
So these other guys are trying to get you to do wicked things, man. Go ahead. 11 and 18. Can you grab that in 1 Kings?
This is 1 Kings, chapter 22. I'm gonna start from verse 19. And he said, "Hear thou therefore the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. I saw Yahweh Bashem Yahushai sitting on his throne, and all the hosts of heaven standing by him on his right hand and on his left. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said, Who shall persuade Ahab that he may go up and fall at Ramoth Gilead? And one said on this matter, and that one being an angel, and another said on that matter."
Yeah, which is Satan, you know.
21. And there came forth the spirit and stood before Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and said, "I will persuade him."
You know, I do it.
Right.
Verse 22. And Yahweh.
And you know what? That scripture right there agrees with Job the 5th chapter. You know, with Job the 5th chapter is pretty much the same thing. You know, not